Aptputra Mineshanandji, can you do
Yes,
mantra afterwards, please?
yes. Namo Vitragay,
Namo Vitragay,
Namo Arihantanam,
Namo Arihantanam,
Namo Siddhanam,
Namo Siddhanam,
Namo Ayariyanam,
Namo Ayariyanam,
Namo Vajjayanam,
Namo Vasayanam,
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam,
Namo Loe Sawa Sahunam,
Aiso Panchan Mukkaro,
Aiso Panchan Mukkaro,
Savapa Vappanasano,
Savapa Vappanasano,
Manglanam Cha Save Sim,
Mangalanam Chasawe Sim,
Parmam Havai Mangalam,
Padmam Havai Mangalam,
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya,
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya,
Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya,
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand, everybody. Mahatma, welcome to the English Satsang of Bhagwan Vidhi. Okay, I think Mineshanandji, Akshay Bhai has a question.
Okay.
Jai Satchidanand Mineshanandji.
Jai Satchidanand.
I have a question related to a Vidhi. When I say Vidhi, it's like Gothauni before any Karya. Question is how is that working scientifically? So whenever, especially I have learned from you, before even talking with someone, you would do a Vidhi, and then you will interact with someone.
Right.
Like I'm asking question, you have already done the Vidhi side, but I want to understand scientifically what happens when.
See, first of all, when Aptaputras are doing Vidhi, before starting Satsang, we are taking permission of Dada Bhagwan. We are keeping Dada Bhagwan in our heart and asking him, requesting him to start Satsang. In other words, Vinay's ego is going to lowest level. So he doesn't become doer, Satsang doer. So this is the basic difference. So when you are allowing Dada to enter in you and act on your behalf, who will be responsible for the Satsang?
Dada.
Dada. So that is our Laguttam Bhav. And Dada Bhagwan has asked us to do this Vidhi before starting any Satsang. So when you are asking Dada to perform his duty, to do Satsang, the science will start working. You understand how?
No.
Minas is not doer. Minas is not doing Satsang.
Right.
Dada Bhagwan is taking over charge of doing Satsang. So when Minas is doer, then he is doer means he has to do everything. He has to take responsibility for each and everything. But here we are requesting, asking Dada to perform his duty. So Minas is nowhere in the picture. He is just instrumental. So when he is instrumental, then inner science will work or not?
But still, I don't understand how. I understand ego aspect. Ego aspect. I understand that thing is putting ego aside, and but I still don't understand on how the other which is inner Dada Bhagwan is.
Means here, meanings will not work. Scientific circumstantial evidence will make things to happen. There is no interference from the part of meanings. Simple thing.
Hmm.
So
Right.
who has to act? Meanings is not doing. Meanings is not acting.
Right. Then scientific circumstantial.
Scientific circumstantial evidences are making meanings to act. He is not acting on his own. So Dada is making him to act in the way he wants to act me. So question is of responsibility. When Dadaji has taken over charge, then I am not responsible. When I am doer of doing this satsang, then I am responsible for correctness or whatever wrong judgments are given or wrong talks are given. For that I am responsible. When Venus is acting, when Venus is doer of satsang, then his ego will work, then his intellect will work. So here everything remains silent in shadow of Dada Bhagwan. So he will just act as an instrument. So
Right.
it will make lot of difference.
Right. No, I understood. Now I clearly understand, and this applies for me in every situation.
So
Because
that
if I
power supply is from Dada Bhagwan, not of Venus,
right,
not of his egoism.
mm,
So power supply is through Dada Bhagwan, through scientific circumstantial evidence. So this is the basic difference.
right, understood, and that is helping us. That Vidhi is helping us to lower down our ego.
Oh, so whenever we are going out, also we can do this with the Dada come with us. You have to protect me from all circumstances, and my determination is to remain all times in your Ajna. So give me such strength. And we can say, Dada, join me all the time.
Right,
Because here we are giving our responsibility to Dada Bhagwan. When we say, to come with me, join me, give me strength to perform my duty, to do my drama, then you are surrendering your ego to Dada Bhagwan. In other words, it is Laguttam Bhav.
But sometimes in Mineshanandji,
Hmm.
sometimes what happens, Buddhi kicks in, not for you, for the audience. Say, and say, why is Mineshanandji saying like this? He should have said this. This point is not covered. So how do you relate that?
Your voice is not coming up clearly. Speak
Did you hear?
loudly.
Akshay, did you hear me?
yes, sir. So Radni uncle question is sometimes Buddhi kicks in. So if we have done prayer and after prayer we are starting the activity. But then during the activity, buddhi kicks in and starts showing mistakes of other.
Right. So when you are knower and seer of file number one, then and only then you will be able to know if file number one has started seeing mistakes of other person. Till you are knower and seer.
Right.
You are not sleeping, or you are not non-alert. You are not all Jagrat. You are still Jagrat. So that's why you are able to know, you are coming to know, okay, this has happened like this. In other words, clouds that has come in between sun and us. You follow? But that doesn't mean
Correct.
it has gone away.
Right.
Sunset is not done yet. It is because of clouds, sun is disappearing.
So,
Once clouds are gone, then again sunlight will be there. Same thing is happening here. In the shadow, in the clouds, when the clouds of circumstances are there, pressure of circumstances are there, karmic pressure of past karmas are there, at that time, our Jagrati becomes dull or dim.
Yeah, that time, Mineshanandji,
Hmm.
patience disappears. You're right.
Now, you need to keep patience.
Yes, yes,
But
yes,
that is to be cultivated.
yes, yes, yes.
And that patience can be cultivated by talking with file number one.
Yes.
We can say file number one will say, whatever is going to happen, is it going to happen outside scientific circumstantial evidences, outside Vyavasthit Shakti? You know, it can only happen when scientific circumstantial evidences, Vyavasthit Shakti gathers all circumstances. If
True.
one circumstance is absent, you can't do it. So this is, we have to explain our Antaskaran.
right.
When that
Correct.
clarity is there, then there will be patience.
Correct.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is clear. Yes.
Okay. Anything more, Sakshi Bhai?
No, not right now.
Okay. Thank you.
So
Okay.
here, what Dadaji used to say, we have just to firmly determine, I want to remain in your Ajna.
Hmm.
So when a determination is there, you are surrendering to Dada.
Hmm.
Your firm determination is one of the evidences in your scientific circumstances evidences. So when our determination is firm, then it will guide circumstances who will result in a positive way.
Yeah. Now this science, this is the scientifically.
And that is why this is called science.
Yes.
Correct.
So it's a part of statistics. Probability is a part of statistics. But still, it is scientific.
Right.
This is Mineshanandji, this is dynamic statistic, whatever that means. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Archit Bhai?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Keshav Bhai?
Jai Sachidan, everyone. Ratniki, Jai Sachidan, Mineshanandji, Jai Sachidan.
Jai Sachidan.
The question I have is, can I share the screen? I have some one paragraph in English.
Sure. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Okay, Keshav Bhai. you can
Yeah,
share.
1 minute, I'm sharing. Yes, can you see?
Hmm.
Yeah, this is a paragraph from Essence of Religion book. It is about Tantili speech. So my question is what is Tantili speech? So Dada, it is in both in English and Gujarati. I have same thing. So, but I will in the Satsang, so I will in English. Tantili speech will have rivalry and obstinacy. For example, a woman may say, "See how well I can cook. My cooking is exquisite and she does not even know how to cook." Tantili speech is very bad. So, please explain about this paragraph. What is Tantili speech and how it is connected with rivalry and obstinacy?
See, one is Kathor Bhasha, means harsh language.
Yeah.
That we can understand.
Yeah.
And other thing is Tantili Bhasha.
Yeah.
So Dada Bhagwan has given very good example to understand Tanto.
Yeah. But that one which you said about the which you say about the cup, that is not about speech. That is about Tantili behavior.
No.
Yeah.
In that example, Dada Bhagwan wants to explain that power supply of coral which occurred in the night.
Yes.
Mineshanandji? I think we lost him. Okay, he's back. Okay, unmute, Mineshanandji. Okay.
In that example, Dada Bhagwan wants to explain that quarrel has happened in the night.
Yes.
In the morning, is that quarrel going on? No, quarrel is not going on.
No, the example which I said, which one more example which Dadaji has given is that woman is saying, "See how well I can cook. My cooking is very good," and that other person does not know how to cook. So this is one more example which Dadaji has given regarding Tantili.
That example is connected with jealousy. That is not with Tant.
No, but Dadaji, the reference which I gave there, Dadaji is saying it is connected with Tantili.
Listen, that example is connected by Amit Sahib. That is not connected by Dada Bhagwan.
Okay.
So there is difference in interpretation. Dada Bhagwan, in that example, particular example, when someone has cooked and someone says that person, I cook better than you, but that is because of jealousy. That is not because of Pant.
Okay, so because the same is given in Gujarati.
Because of jealousy, there is rivalry.
No, but the Gujarati version also is given. So will it not be correct if
I understand, but that the book which you refer is compiled by Amin Sahib, right? And he has taken things from here and there, and he has mixed them.
Okay.
So that is not direct speech of Dada Bhagwan. He has tried to interpret in his language. So his viewpoint can be different. But in case of Tantili language, Dada Bhagwan has given only one example. So suppose couple has fight in the night.
Okay.
So in the morning, wife will prepare tea and serve tea to her husband. how she'll put the cup?
Okay.
She'll put cup silently, or knocking noise will come.
Noise will come.
So Dadaji used to explain why that noise came, because power supply of height which happened in the night is still there. Continuity of that height is there
Okay.
inside mind of that lady.
Okay.
So due to that power supply, she is making noise while putting cup of tea.
Okay, so you are one thing I want to confirm that you are saying there is no connection with the Tantili speech and the jealousy. There is no connection.
Jealousy is a different thing.
So there is no connection between them.
No. Tant is a different thing. Jealousy is a different thing. Tant is because of fighting in between persons.
No, not jealousy, but the spardha rivalry. There is no connection.
No. It has nothing to do with this tant.
So spardha also has nothing to do with the tant. You are saying, right?
There may be rivalry, but as far as Dada Bhagwan is concerned, with this example, that rivalry is not there.
No, but
here there is no question of rivalry.
No, but what is you please tell about how you think is when there is spardha rivalry. So is there any Tantili means there happens tant happens in that case?
See what is common in both cases. The person involved sees other person as doer. That is common thing.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
In your example of cooking,
yeah,
that is because of jealousy.
Okay.
How she says, "Oh, I also know how this cooking.
Yeah.
I can cook better than that person." So that is not tant.
That is not tant.
That is jealousy.
Okay.
Or we can say competition.
Competition, yes, competition.
So that person's ego is not allowing to be calm.
Okay.
And accept that thing as it is.
So this kind of speech is good or bad, which I gave the example.
See, speech may be good, may be bad.
So is this kind of speech violating the fifth agna, the fifth kalam?
That means here when we say I can also cook better than that person, it has come in the speech.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the speech is not harsh.
No.
So here we are connected with intent behind that speech. Asay.
Yes, but the Asha here is that in the competition, what happens is that what that paragraph is saying that in the competition, the competitors want to hurt each other. So the speech also which comes out is hurtful. So
look, here try to understand that explanation is entirely given by Amin Sahib.
No, okay, but what I am saying is that.
But no, let me explain. I understood your point. Yeah. Here, Dada Bhagwan really says that because of this jealousy, this is happening.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, that jealousy, why jealousy has happened? That person becomes doer. When you become doer, you can be jealous.
Yes.
There is no question of Gyan.
Yes.
There is no question of Jagrati, alertness.
Yes.
If Jagrati is there, then naturally it will come. Oh, by relative viewpoint, I am Minas. By real viewpoint, I am Siddhartha.
Yes.
Minas, whatever you did, whatever you spoke, that is not good.
Yes.
You should not act like this. So naturally, Pragya Shakti will again alert.
So does this specifically break fifth column?
In one way, we are breaking that column.
How can you please explain?
Because in past our intention, Asay
Yes,
was on.
yes,
By speaking good words or bad words, we want to hurt other person,
yes.
a person's ego.
So if I speak hurtful language, do I break first column or fifth column or both the columns?
See, we are not only breaking single column, we are breaking two columns.
Multiple columns.
First column as well as fifth column.
Fifth column, because hurtful language also comes. You mean to say hurtful language also comes in a fifth column?
What I said, if words may be good or may be bad.
Yes.
Words are not hurting.
Intention is
Be clear.
intention is
Words are never hurting others, other person.
okay.
If words are hurting, then Dada was used to scold us
Okay.
in such a harsh way. If someone has come newly or for the first time, he will think this person will never return back.
Okay.
But the person on whom Dada used to scold
Yes.
or use harsh language,
Yes.
he will what will be his feelings? Oh, today I have won lottery prize.
Yes.
So Dadaji's Karuna grace has showered upon me. And I have to take benefit of this grace. So we will not become negative. Even though Dada used to scold,
Yes.
instead of that, he will become positive. So here we can understand how was his intention.
So if his intention is, if someone's intention is hurtful, so then they will. You are saying to say that if someone's intention is hurtful, then he will break the fifth column. Is it right?
See, not alone means language may be good or may be bad.
Yeah.
Words may be good,
Yes.
but still you can hurt other person.
Yeah, if his intention is hurtful, he will hurt, right? So, but the fifth column doesn't talk about hurtful at all.
But
So,
the intention is not of this present birth. Be clear. I am not talking about intention of this present birth.
Rajni ji, can you please bring up the fifth column, please, the English version?
The fifth column?
Yes.
Here we are trying to understand things as per Dada Bhagwan.
No, that is why I'm bringing up the. I requested to bring up the which official, which is the English version wording, fifth column. So so that will be, what is the Tantili translation for that? So that more better translation. You are right, but so that is why I requested the better translation. Can it be little bit enlarged?
No, it's okay. It's okay. There is no problem.
Yeah. Can you read? Can anyone?
See,
Can you read it or you want me to put a line?
Little bit larger, the fifth column.
oh Lord, may you bless me with such an infinite inner strength as would restrain me from speaking, causing someone to speak or supporting someone, speaking harsh, hurtful language or language of rivalry to anyone. See, here for Tantili language, that rivalry word is not exact, in my opinion.
Yeah, but what I'm saying.
But here translator has tried to bring nearest word
Yes.
to Tantili Bhasha, Tantili language.
Yes. So maybe there is no proper translation for the Tantili. That is why they put rivalry and.
Yes, you are right. You are. So that is why you are confused.
Yeah. So maybe someone should bring back a translation, or they should put the word
Definitely.
Tantili, or they should put Tantili word only, because then it will be saying it will be clear that this is a Gujarati word. You have to first understand the Gujarati word and not.
You can understand from this example where that power supply of fighting happened in night is
Yeah.
there.
Yes. Yes.
So that is called Tantili. Tako.
That see, one thing is that in that example the woman is only acting. She is not saying in speech. Okay, so I am interested in how is Tantili's speech. Is it hurtful? It is in intention, or how it is. That is what I am saying. I want to know.
See, here we are connected not only with words.
Yeah. No intention
Here,
wise.
here by reciting, by speaking this now kalam,
Yeah.
we are trying to purify our bhav,
Wow.
our new seeds.
Yeah.
So that is in the subtlest level. This is happening in a scientific way. So here mainly your intention, asay, works first.
So I'm speaking something for someone, and my inside Asha is to hurt that person. Then I'm breaking the fifth column. Is it correct?
Let me give you one example.
Okay.
I have given this example a number of times,
Yes.
but not in English satsang. In '96, we had been to Nigeria,
Yes.
and on that particular day, there was program of singing Dada Bhagwan's Kaviraj Path.
Yes.
So in Nigeria, hardly one or two persons are there who knows English or Gujarati, or they can read Gujarati. So pads are written in Devanagari Lipi,
Yes.
Hindi,
Yes.
but words are Gujarati.
Yes.
So when people have prepared pad for singing in the satsang,
Yes.
on that day what happened? Some few persons came in the starting. So about 1 hour or so was passed in satsang.
Yes.
After that, pad singing was started.
Yes.
So when so when pad singing started, it completed around 10 o'clock.
Yes.
So there was overtime. So one gentleman draw my attention. So you should keep you should be vigilant for timings.
Yes.
I said to him, "You are right. I am not wearing watch." And on that day, clock was behind me, so I was not able to see. So I told him, "You should draw my attention. The time is over. We should have completed it.
Yes.
Why is draw my attention? Because after that, Prasadi was there,
Yes.
and amongst them, 2, 3 people, they were kids who were used to go to school in the morning. So they would leave for school around 6:45, 7.
Yes.
So that is why he told me. So when Prasad was ready, I told him in the same way. Now Prasad is ready. If you are getting late, you can take it first. Others will take later on.
Yes.
At that time, there was nothing inside me in a negative way. That was just a silent thought.
Yes.
So as soon as I finished my words, atom bomb bursted. What is spoke? Are we coming here to eat? Are we coming here for prasadi?
Yes.
So as soon as he spoke these words, Dada's Dhyan was enlightened within me. It was present at that time, and I realized my mistake. I asked for the apology. Oh, this is my mistake. I'm asking your apology. Kindly forgive me. So when I asked this apology, other persons, other Mahatmas who were sitting there, they told me, where is your...
Sorry, your voice broke.
Where is what?
Your voice.
Mineshanandji?
Yeah,
Yeah,
last.
we lost that word. Where is? You said where is?
No, voice is not coming.
You're not coming through, Mineshanandji. No sound. We can hear. We cannot hear you, Mineshanandji.
I think connection.
Yeah. No sound. Okay, unmute. Unmute, please.
Okay. Or regular kara, I'll mute kar दूंगा.
Yeah, okay, we can hear you.
Unmute Mineshanand.
Yeah. No,
I'm keeping this ATM on standby.
Oh, okay. No, you're there already.
Unmute.
So okay, just a minute. So as soon as I ask apology,
Yes.
that other persons ask me, why you are asking apology? You have not did any mistake. So my words were very easygoing. They were not, their language was not harsh or hurtful.
Yes.
So they asked me, why you are asking apology? You have not did any mistake. But I remember Dada's talk on speech. He has explained how this speech is composed. So in this Vani Vigyan, first part is explained.
Yes.
But later part is not explained. Nobody has asked. So it has not come up. But that second part pop up inside me. And that's why I realized my mistake. So what Daji explained, if originally your intention, your asa is there, so what you want to convey other person, that is your asa. Then it comes in, then it goes into shorthand.
Yes.
Shorthand.
Voice is coming. Yes. Yes.
Meshach is short.
My voice is going low. One minute. So how this language is speech is composed? Original is your asa, intention.
Yes.
Then it goes into code language, coding.
Yes.
Then it goes into shorthand. And then recording of speech is happening. So now when we are speaking, we are talking with other person, reverse process starts. Words are spoken,
Yes.
but words are not touching or affecting other person. Because we don't have clarity, that's why we understand our words are touching other person, words are affecting other person, or hurting, or giving happiness.
The intention is hurting. Okay.
So what happens now? Words it goes into shorthand. After going in shorthand, it gets decoded. And after decoding, our original intention is opening up, and it touches that person.
Okay. I got it.
So if that gentleman would not have spoken those words,
Yes. Yes. Again, voice is muted.
You're saying that gentleman has not spoken those words.
if that had not happened, I would not have realized my mistake.
So I got what you said. Your intention is the what we should see.
Right. So here we have to understand our past intentions.
Yeah.
We are just trying to correlate present ourselves, present intention.
I got understood.
Okay.
Okay, can
Thank
we
you.
go on?
Thank you. Jai Satsang.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Midbhai?
Yeah. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Dada Bhagwan said that speech is the open ego. Can you explain this?
Please repeat.
Dada Bhagwan said that speech is the open ego.
Speech is an opening.
Yeah.
Right. So our speech is a thermometer, barometer to measure egoism of the other person. Speech may be soft, may be egoistic, in different ways it can be put up. So the person who is speaking, from his language, we can judge. The person who has that vision, we can judge whether that language is soft polite or egoistic or whatever it is there. See, you are listening to so many persons, including Mahatmas. You have listened Dada Bhagwan's steps also, right?
Yeah.
Can you find anywhere in Dada Bhagwan's steps where his language feels like egoistic?
No.
Never. But when we are seeing others' language, we can find the egoism is there, or that language is egoistic. In other words, just try to understand. Dada Bhagwan was having full authority of nature, full authority of Simandar Swami. But his language was such a polite, such a soft language, because his intention was very clear. Even if he was scolding other person, still it was giving positive results because of his intention, past intention, not present. So when you correlate in this manner, you will be able to find how this speech is there, whether it is with egoism or it is without egoism.
So does it show the ego from the past?
Ego is of past. But at present, if the person is not alert, then he will sit with that speech.
Okay.
He will protect his speech. He will protect his nature, prakriti, his mistake. If the person is alert, then he will not take care of his speech or his party. He will be impartial.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose you are scolding Puss. If he has done some mistake, you are scolding Puss. What he will do?
He would give a response back.
He will give response back. But will he try to protect his mistake or accept directly?
Protect it.
You understand? He will try to protect him first.
Yeah.
But if you explain him, then later on he will accept his mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing is happening everywhere. Even though the result is of past doings, past sowing of seeds. But when the result is yielding, the fruits are yielding, at present, if you are with those happenings, results, then you are protecting your mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can't improve.
Yeah.
Your opinion remains in the fear of that mistake. So you are multiplying your mistake.
Mm-hmm.
But if you realize your mistake, then you will accept your mistake. And you will firmly again determine, I will not commit such mistake in future. Give me Dada such strength so that I don't commit such mistake again.
Yeah.
So you are changing your opinion from the part of mistake to not committing mistake.
Mm-hmm.
So that is why this is scientific.
So if our current understanding is different than our past understanding, we can improve our speech that way.
Right. So we can't improve present speech,
Okay.
but we can accept our mistake and ask apology, and firmly determined that I don't want to use such language again. I don't want to hurt anyone again. And I don't want to protect my mistakes.
Yeah.
So time will come that you will come out of those mistakes. Because you have brought stock of past seedings, past karmic seeds, they are in stock. That stock is fixed.
Mm-hmm.
So when your focus is on this, your speech or behavior, naturally you won't protect your mistakes. And that those mistakes will go away and your stock of past mistakes will get reduced.
Mm-hmm.
So time will come when you have exhausted all your mistakes. All entire stock is wiped off. Then your inner God will get enlightened, open up. Clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that brings one question. You said speech is a measure of others' ego.
Speech is a barometer.
So should we be looking at others' speech, or
So which sort of egoism he has brought?
should we be analyzing that?
It is relevant, but it depends because of his past understanding, that sort of egoism he has brought, that person
Correct.
has brought.
Right.
Now, if present, if his understanding has changed, he will accept his mistake and firmly determine that I don't want to commit such mistake again.
Yeah.
So he will move away from those mistakes. He has turned away from those mistakes. So naturally, the time will come that all his mistakes will get exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
And then when his intention is pure, then speech will change. So here we don't know what sort of karmic seeds or what sort of intentions are there behind our speech, that we don't know. So
Yeah.
that's why we have to be very positive before speaking. We have to ask strength from Dada to speak Syadvad Vani, Syadvad Vartan, Syadvad Manan. For that, we have to ask strength from Dada, Dada Bhagwan. And despite that, if we commit mistake, then Pratikraman is always there.
Mm-hmm. So we can use speech as a tool to see where our mistakes are, right? It's like the best tool that we have.
Right. So as you progress on the path of this liberation, naturally your speech will get improved. Because your focus is on your file number 1. Still, you have to realize your own self, but still, you can have focus on your speech, on your action. And you can ask strength from Dada Bhagwan to give me such strength so that I can speak soft language, simple language, Ruju Bhasha. So, naturally, when you are positive, probability of speaking harsh language or hurt others will be very less. Chances will be very less. It has nothing to do with Gyan. Even if Gyan is not there, you will not realize your own self. Despite that, you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And you are doing that.
Yeah. Okay. Jai Satchidanand.
Okay.
Jai
Time is almost up. We have 2-3 minutes. I don't know. Mineshanandji, you want to say something for 2-3 minutes or?
Sitalman might be having some question.
She's deeply, grossly thinking about her Vani. So you want to say something 2-3 minutes only. We don't have too much time, Mineshanandji.
See, here we need to have full focus on file number 1. When that focus is there, naturally, if anything goes wrong, if your speech or your action or your thinking hurts someone, then naturally Pragya Shakti will alert file number 1. Be alert, accept your mistake, and do pratikraman, and firmly determined that I don't want to do this mistake again with anybody. So that will change your future because you have rectified your present.
Yes.
So when you have rectified your present, only then and then you can improve your future. So here, with the help of right understanding, we are changing things. So that's why in our scriptures also it is said be positive all the time. So when you are positive, there are least chances of getting negative results. And when you are negative, there are least chances of getting positive results.
Yes.
So this we have to keep in our mind.
Mhm. Yes.
And when you are positive, you are asking positive strength from Dada Bhagwan. Naturally, your signature is in the favor of positivity. So even if anything happens negative, still your signature will be in the positive again. Because you'll accept your mistake, you'll ask apology, and again firmly determine that I don't want to hurt anybody in future. Give me such strength. I don't want to commit such mistake again.
Yeah, very good, Mineshanandji. Okay, so our time is up. So can you do 3 mantra? Meet, please follow.
Namo Vitragay,
Namo Vitragay.
Namo Arihantanam,
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam,
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam,
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam,
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam,
Namo Loe Savva Sahunam.
Aiso Panchan Mukkaro,
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Savapa Vappanasano,
Savvapa Vappanashano.
Manglanam Cha Save Sim,
Mangalanam cha Savve Sim.
Padmam Havai Mangalam,
Padamam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya,
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand,
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai
Jai
Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand, Mineshanandji. Mahatma, next
Jai
program
Satchidanand.
is in 15 minutes, Junior Satsang in English. And then at 9 p.m., the worldwide Satsang in Hindi and another Pratikraman Samaik on column number 8. Jai Satchidanand.